Okay, kids, it's time for books. So cuddle up to Mum or Dad and let's rock and read. Today, I'll be reading you The Blackout. And this is how it goes. AJ and Dion was busy playing their favourite game. Left, left, shouted AJ. Dion steered round a sharp bend. I can see the finish line, he cried. Then all of a sudden, the screen went black. I know, AJ cried. What happened? I think it's broken, said Dion. Dad, called AJ. The TV isn't working. Can you come and fix it? Dad, come in. It's not the TV, he said. It's a power cut. Nothing is working. AJ and Dion looked at each other. What are we going to do now? Dion said. Why don't you find something else to do, Dad said. But the boys couldn't think of anything. I'm hungry, said AJ. What's for dinner? Sorry, said Dad. There's no power, so I can't cook anything. Then he had an idea. We can cook outside, he said. Dion looked at AJ and knew they were thinking exactly the same thing. How could they cook dinner outside? It was freezing. Come on, said Dad. We'll make a campfire. The boys didn't really like the idea of going outside in the cold, but they both felt hungry now. Come on, said Dad, it'll be fun, I promise. So the boys put on their jackets. They helped Dad carry things into the garden. The boys collected wood to build a fire. It was hard work and they soon felt warm. They helped Dad get the fire going. They cooked sausages and beans. Then Dad had another idea. He jumped up and ran inside. He came back carrying something big and heavy. This is my old tent. We can make a proper camp. AJ and Dion looked at each other. They had never camped before. What if they didn't like it? I haven't put up this tent for a long time, but it can't be that hard, said Dad. Together they finally got the tent up. Dad got some blankets from the house, and in they went. Now what? AJ said. We want to watch our favourite TV show, Dion moaned. And it's really dark now, said AJ. There's nothing to do. The boys started to feel bored again. Wait here, Dad said. I've got something better than TV for you. He disappeared out of the tent. Suddenly the boys saw an eagle soar past the tent. What was that? Cried Dion. They poked their heads out of the tent to get a better look. Dad was sitting there with a big torch smiling. Did you like it? The boys didn't understand. Where was the eagle? Then Dad made a weird shape with his hands. It hadn't been an eagle at all. It was a shadow that Dad's hands made in front of the torch. That's so cool, said AJ. Let me try, Dion said excitedly. And me, AJ said. The boys spent a long time making shadows. Like Dad's, they even invented a few of their own using sticks and leaves to make more creatures. Before long, they had made up a whole story and they put on a show for Dad. Look at this one, Dion said, making a rabbit. Suddenly, a bright light shone and the shadows disappeared. What's going on? Dion cried. It's just the outside light. The power must be on, Dad said. They could hear the TV blaring in the living room. AJ jumped straight up and ran inside. Dad sighed. They would both be straight back in front of the TV in no time, he thought. But then everything went dark again, and AJ dashed back to the tent. That's better. We can't do the shadow puppet show with the lights on, he laughed. Then he twisted his hands into a monster shape. The boys at school would never believe this one. Okay, well, thank you for joining me to read The Blackout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and remember, remind Mum and Dad to subscribe so you can see all my books. Bye!